Hello, welcome back to Farmbiz with Markay. Now we are in our day 12 since we stocked this our Cobb 500 broilers. Now today, you remember about four days ago, I replaced this sawdust, that is the litters, and then did some level of expansion. Now what I observed today, now day 11, day 12, that was yesterday, day 11, I discovered that the litter is gradually getting messed up. Normally what we do here, we don't wait until the litter is totally messed up before replacing them. So on this day, day 12, though I replaced it about four days ago, I'm going to replace it again, pack out everything, and then put in a fresh one, because I don't want to risk I don't want to risk the spread of diseases in this pen. So I have to keep managing the litters to ensure that everywhere is dried. This is very important in order to avoid the spread of coccidiosis in your pen. Very, very important. Now, if you discovered also, as at I think that was as at day 11, we replaced those smaller tube feeder with this other big feeder. Yesterday, day 11 also, I also replaced them with this other type of feeder that I made myself. I replaced them with this. So I'll be replacing the litter now, and then with a fresh one, as well as starting the medication of anti-coccidiosis. That is, we'll be using bitter leaf extract to prevent coccidiosis. That's what I'll be doing today. Okay, now you can see I've replaced the sawdust, that is the litter materials that I've been using, because like I said, as soon as I observe that it's getting messed up, I don't need to wait until it's exactly 1 week before replacing them. So once I observe it, I replace them, so that this pen will not, there will be no odor. This pen will be odor free, as well as fly free, so that we don't have any form of fly here, any form of ammonia build-up. So we don't want to observe that, because that will actually make the environment comfortable for coccidiosis to be spread in this pen. So we don't want to observe that. So we replace it as often as possible. That is, as soon as we observe that the pen is getting messed up, we quickly replace that litter. Now, at the same time, if you observe that it's not every part of the pen that is messed up totally, most times around where the bed drinker is usually where where it starts messing up. So you can actually pack that area. If the other side of the pen is not totally messed up, you can pack that area and then replace the sawdust there. So that will be okay. So like I said, today we'll be administering bitter leaf extract. Now it's easy to make because it's not different from the normal bitter leaf we use for our recipe. So what we do, though, most times when we want to prepare the one we normally consume, we wash it thoroughly until the bitter taste is gone before using it. No, but for this best, we don't want to do it that way. We extract that juice that the bitter leaf contains and then give them. So I'll be showing you the dosage that you need to administer to them. We'll be giving them this bitter leaf extract for the next 3 days. They will be on it at day 12, 13, and 14. So before we now move to the next form of medication. So like I said, it's just organic medication we are going to administer to these birds till we dispose them. So these are the best today. They're actually doing well, because I observed that, okay, the space I created for them about 2 days ago, the pen is getting smaller for them again. So I had to create more space for them so that they have enough space until they've grown enough for me to leave the whole pen for them. In raising broilers, like I always say, you don't have to economize litters. Very, very important, because you need to have them. Those are the ones I have there. So when I observe that some part of the pen is messed up, and I observe that every other part of the pen is not that messed up, it hasn't gotten to the time for me to replace the litter, I can pack that spot and then replace the litters there. But if it's within 4 or 5 days, I can replace everything and then replace with a fresh litter, so that the birds will be happy. So this is how I take care of my birds. So I use this smaller container that we've been using. This about 10 mil. So to measure 8, it was 8 that actually filled this other stuff here. So in order not to waste too much time, I'm going to be using this to measure 80 mil. So until it's enough for me for what I want to use it for. So let me say I'll measure about 150. Okay, 80 times 2, that's about 160. Let me see if I can get 200 ml for 4 liters. Okay, what I measure here now is about 600 ml. That's, I want to administer 12 liters of water to the tank that I normally use to give them water through the nipple drinkers and the bed drinkers. So I'll be giving them 12 liters and observe it. After a while, I'm still going to give them another water if they finish this one. Now the tank before now, I've emptied it of the plain water that was inside, so it's empty right now. So I'm going to bring in that bitter leaf extract into that tank and then fill it up with 12 liters of water. Okay, now this birds, you see the water has gotten to this bell drinker right now, so they are drinking from it. Though it's very bitter right now, but somehow they will still drink it. Because now at times if they have a sip of it, they feel that this is too bitter. If they don't have choice, when they observe that there is no other water in the pen, they are going to drink it. So this is what we'll be giving them from today, day 12, day 13, day 14, for 3 days before switching to the next form of medication. We've not gotten to the CROD prevention or treatment. We'll get there, I think, by day 18 or so. So I'll be showing you how everything is done. We've only had one mortality since we stocked this bird. That was the mortality we had at day 4, day 5, if I'm not mistaken. So that's the only mortality we've had. These birds, they are really doing well, because this organic medication that we've started applying since day 1 is really of a great help to us. No sign of disease so far. This is because we did what we're supposed to do. Day 12 going to day 13, that's where we are today. They are on this bitter leaf extract. Remember I said the one I prepared, I'm not going to store it because I have much of them in my compound. So once this one is it's about the water that I have in there now, the one I prepared was enough to give me about 15 liters of drinking water. So I've already given it to them. So once it's about to get exhausted, I'll prepare another one again that will take them till like tomorrow. Then by tomorrow again, I'm still going to prepare another one because I'm not refrigerating anything. So this is because it's there. I can easily cut the one I want and then prepare it for them. Now, one thing I must point out, if you are using nipple drinking system or bed drinkers, don't forget to sieve your medication. Especially if you blend any form of medication, even the powder form, like those powdered moringa and all the rest. When you mix them, ensure you sieve them, because if you don't sieve them, they are going to block your nipple line. Because when you sieve them, you won't have any form of dirt or particle in that medication. So now when you empty your nipple drinking system, it's always advisable you tap on the pin. When you close it back, tap on the pin to be sure that all the pin, there is water coming out from the pin. So because at times when they peck on that pin, you see some air coming out after some seconds before the water will begin to come out. So ensure you do this to ensure that there is water coming out for them to drink at all times. So you remember I said I was going to mix the leftover from the bitter leaf extract we made. I'm going to be mixing it with their feed. So you can see I've already removed all the feed left in the feeder. I've removed all of them, pack them inside a container, and then I'll be mixing the leftover, which we normally make use of when we want to consume it. I'll mix it with the feed so that there will be nothing to be wasted. Okay, now this is the feed that I've poured, the one I put in the feeder for them to be eating from. So I'm going to add some of this bitter leaf that we extracted, the leftover. I'm going to add some to it and then mix it properly, so that they will be part of the feed for the birds to pick from the feed. So it doesn't really have a particular amount of feed that you should measure it with, but when you observe that, okay, it's a bit okay, I think that will be enough. So this is what I will be doing now. After mixing it, I'm going to take the feed back to them, so that they will take the one from the feed. They will also take the one that is through the drinking water. So this is it. Remember, we'll be administering this for 3 days. So after 3 days, we'll switch to the next form of organic medication that we need to administer to the birds. Okay, you can see I've already mixed the bitter leaf that I removed with the feed. So I'm going to give it to the chicks now. Now, to some farmers, they don't normally add this to their feed. I felt it's necessary to do it, though even if I don't do it, the one in the water is enough to really prevent this coccidiosis we are trying to prevent. So I don't want anything to be wasted, so that's why I said, okay, let me add it to it and then include it to their feed. Okay, these are the best. They are on that feed that I mixed the bitter leaf with right now. So this is it, day 12 going to day 13. So this is where we are today, anti-coccidiosis treatment. That's what we're administering right now. Thank you so very much for following up this batch of birds that we are raising since day 1. And again, if you find this video helpful, kindly do well to hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification icon, like and comment in the comment section below, as this will do a whole lot for us in helping us to grow our channel and reach a larger audience. Thank you so very much. I love you.